Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Munrat and Lauren, and today we're going to make mac and cheese because you received a box of pasta and some cartons of milk in your food backpack. So we took this recipe from thecozycook.com, and what you're going to need is a box of pasta, butter, flour, shredded cheese, flour. Again, if you're going to shred your own cheese, which is what we did, we put 3 tablespoons of flour in there just to mix it up and to keep it loose. If you're buying shredded cheese or you have shredded cheese, you don't have to do the extra flour, the 3 tablespoons. 2.5 cups of half and half and 1.5 cups of milk. Now I never have half and half. I just happen to have it this week because I knew I was going to make this recipe. So you can substitute that and just add more milk or whatever kind of milks that you want. Skim milk is what I always buy, but for mac and cheese, the kids like it with whole milk, so I switch it up. Salt, pepper, ground mustard, onion powder, and hot sauce. The hot sauce is not going to affect the taste of the whole thing. It's not going to make it hot unless you put a lot in it. And if you like that, then do it. But it'll just enhance the flavor of the cheese. So we're going to go through the steps of making this. We did some things ahead of time like we always do. We boiled the pasta ahead of time and have it ready and waiting for us. And we measured everything out. So the first thing we're going to do is take 1/2 cup of butter and we're going to put it in the pan that's already preheating. Good girl.
There you go.
And we're going to let that melt. And once it melts, we're going to throw in our flour. And what this is called a roux. It's a fancy word for flour and butter. Hold on 1 second, honey. Here, you can use the whisk to kind of stir it around a little bit. And get it nice and melted.
It's already going along pretty well.
Yeah, you're doing a great job.
I don't want to touch the pan. But then...
No, don't touch the pan.
Yeah, but I don't want to accidentally hit it, so that's why I'm twirling it around like this.
Perfect. It's melting quick.
Very.
And then you're gonna whisk in the 1/2 cup of flour.
Do I do it now?
You can well, let's wait a second. Let's let that butter melt. It's going pretty quick.
Yeah, after you let the butter melt, I would put in the flour, because then it can make the recipe who knows.
Make the roux sauce, which is the butter and the flour. All right, why don't you put the flour in? Nice job. And you're gonna whisk that all around. So it kind of looks like pasty almost.
Yeah, so it looks so it kind of looks like, so it looks like pancake mix or something.
I guess, kind of.
It just kind of looks like pancake mix, but it's not the recipe.
No, it's definitely not the recipe for pancakes.
No. We're making mac and cheese instead of pancakes.
Yeah, we did those pancakes last week with the split peas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, your sister did it with you. All right, so could I just give it a little mix real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's all combined.
Whoa.
Okay, we're going to let it cook for a second.
Just to let it melt more, because we added another ingredient, which is flour, so...
That's right. So next, we're going to whisk in our 1/2 and 1/2, which is this first measuring cup, 2.5 cups. Right there, the big one. This one.
Right there?
Yep. Pour it in, please.
Okay.
Ooh, watch it. All right. Not bad. And we're going to whisk this in so the flour and the butter combine. You sure can. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So the flour and the butter combine with the 1/2 and 1/2. And again, if you don't have 1/2 and 1/2, I never do, except for today, you can just use milk. And any kind of milk you want. Like I said before, we always buy skim milk just to drink. My kids don't love it, but that's what I buy. And they like whole milk in the mac and cheese, so it makes it a little richer. All right, so why don't you put in the milk now? Lauren's putting in 1.5 cups of milk.
I'm going to do it slower.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay. Very good, Lauren.
Thanks. Learn this from you.
Oh, thanks. That's so cute. Okay, perfect.
You make
Can I
sure
give it a
you
whisk?
always do it slow because we just figured out it splashes if you don't.
You're right. It will splash if you don't. All right. So we're going to keep that nice and hot and let that thicken up. I'm going to actually turn it up a little bit. We're going to whisk that, like I said, make sure it gets nice and hot, thickens up, and we're gonna add our seasonings in next.
This actually does look like pancake mix now, but it's just like a little bit more creamier with like cold milk and stuff.
You're right. Can you get the ground mustard, please? See the seasonings right there? Yep, that one. The yellow one, yes. Take that, take the lid off.
Okay, can you hold
Yep,
this?
I can whisk. And take the whole lid off. So you're gonna unscrew the whole lid. And there is, let's see, what do we need? We need 1 teaspoon
Of that.
of ground mustard. So you're gonna put it in. Okay, we're gonna put it in.
Just kids, make sure that you have an adult with you all times that you use stoves, because this is not safe just you, because you need an adult.
Thank you
just
so
in
much.
case so you don't get burned.
Thank you for remembering that. Okay, so we did the ground mustard and now we need to do the onion powder. Nope, we're gonna use that same tablespoon again. So
Onion
do the whole
powder.
thing with the onion powder. Perfect.
I don't want to get too close to it.
That's okay. All right, so you're gonna get a teaspoon again. Very good, Lauren. Very good measuring. Okay, put it in. Nice job. And we're gonna mix that up real good.
Ugh. Oh, weird.
It does. It doesn't smell something like you like, but
Probably not.
it's gonna be mixed in and it's gonna taste good. So you're gonna keep on mixing that until it gets a little bit thicker. And then after we do that, we're gonna add in the sprinkled cheese. The is that just a bubble? Nope. Oh, you got it. Okay, we're gonna add in the cheese until it gets thick. Oh, salt and pepper, I forgot. But we never measure the salt and pepper. The salt and pepper says half a teaspoon. You can just shake it in to whatever you like. Here's the pepper. Oops, sorry, honey.
Just a little bit more.
Okay. All right, now do the pepper because it's starting to bubble.
Yeah,
You're doing great.
that's enough.
Nice job. All right. So now let me have the whisk and you get the cheese and start moving the cheese in. This is definitely getting thick. Thick and bubbly. Go ahead, honey. Put it over. Okay. You don't even have to use a spoon. You can just kind of like dump it in. Just slow, right? Because you told me it splashes. Go ahead, honey. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. All right. All right, so we're going to combine this, make it nice and thick. And
You
then we're
can
going to...
honestly use any cheese you want.
Yes, you
But
can.
just like grate it or just like grate it yourself when you buy it.
You're right. That is one of our substitutions. You can use whatever cheese you want. So it's nice and thick. Can you get that pasta for me, please?
Yes, of course. Oh, and guys, remember, always wash your hands and tie up your hair before, because it could get in the mix.
That is so right. Okay. Can you put that in here, please?
But go gently.
Gently.
I don't want to touch the pasta.
Okay, I'll help you. No way. Hold on. Here, I'll tell you what.
Yes, please.
Grab the phone, please.
Okay.
All right.
Yay. Hold on.
Because this was cooked before. Okay, you gotta kind of.
Like mush it up. Can I do it?
You sure can.
Thanks.
Can I help you with the whisk?
Yeah.
Okay. Because this pan is so hot now with all the sauce. That's just because the pasta's kind of sticking together because we cooked it ahead of time and left it in the bowl. So you can have the option of eating it like this or baking it, which is what I'm going to do. 325 in an oven for about 15 minutes. And oh, did we do the hot sauce? We didn't do the hot sauce.
Yes.
Sugar, we were supposed to put the hot sauce in before we did the pasta. So let's give me that teaspoon over there, honey bunny. All right, hold it over the mix. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna, and I want you to just sprinkle this all over. Yep, and we're just gonna mix it in real good. Okay, that's good. That's perfect.
Okay. It's gonna make it look red, so just let it cool down after you mix it and stuff, and cook it, because it could burn your mouth.
Yes, you're right, Lauren.
And just don't touch the pan, because you could burn yourself.
Yes, you can. So we're going to put this into a dish, and we're gonna bake it up, but you don't have to bake it. You can eat it just like this. So we're gonna show you the recipe one more time. Lauren, you ready? You wanna hold the recipe for me?
Sure.
Just put that on the sink. Put that on, in the sink. My email address, monretk@schenectady.k12.ny.us, is on the bottom of that paper, and it'll be on the website also. Send me a recipe, send me a video, and you will be in the running for a $25 gift card. Come on over here, honey. $25 gift card to Price Chopper. Thanks. See you next week.